Hi, welcome to my channel. I am Jen, Wolf Down the Rabbit Hole, and this is my channel about cross stitch. This is take number 6. I was nearly done and I was only 9 minutes in, and I thought I'm either talking incredibly fast or not giving you enough detail. So I'm restarting again. Hopefully this is the final take. So welcome, my channel about cross stitch, as I've already said. It is a very warm day here in Swansea, to the point where they've threatened thunderstorms. So if you hear that in the background, I apologise. Welcome to my 40 new subscribers. I'm somewhere around 639 people watching my channel now, which is absolutely amazing. It was also my 3rd anniversary on Flosstube 2 days ago. So yay me, 3 years doing videos of cross stitch. Time flies. So I won't do a giveaway this video because I'm just not prepared. What I might do though is if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll do like a couple of giveaways in that video. Like I'll do a couple of charts, little gift packs or something if I get to 1,000 subscribers. So please share and let people know about my videos, just so that they can come along and enjoy the chaos that is me. Today I have some finishes to share with you. I have 2 new starts. I have 2 W.I.Ps that I've worked on. I've got some Stitchy kindness / haul. And then I have quite the list of shoutouts because I found quite a few new flosstubers to watch. There's a summer box I want to talk about, and some videos that I've watched this week that I particularly enjoyed. It's excuse me, loading. I might have some shop, actually no, I will have a shop update for you as well. I'll do that now. I've rebranded. Hopefully where my hand is, there will be a logo. I know a lot of people were struggling with how to pronounce Idris Studios, which is totally fine. And I thought Wild Dragon Crafts sounded cooler. And it was playing on my head. I had this weird dream, and I'd opened a shop called Wild Dragon Crafts. I'm not in any position to open a real shop. Full-time job. I have no idea about business. I know this is my little chart shop online. This is, but the name wouldn't go away, and it kept going round in my head and round in my head. And I was like, sod it, change the shop name, close it for 2 months, get everything rebranded. So I'm hoping to relaunch on the 1st of July. All the patterns should have Pattern Keeper compatible patterns with the PDFs, and there'll be new cover sheets, in theory. Some patterns will not be coming back. I did post quite repeatedly to anybody that follows me on Instagram that if you want anything, download it now, because I haven't decided what will be coming back and what won't be coming back. I'm also working on some amazing new designs. I say amazing because Charlie from Charlie Feathers saw a sneak peek this morning, and she literally squeed in a voice note to me, and I was like, oh, so precious, thank you. She really liked it. So the feedback so far is totes positive, which I'm really pleased about. I have a couple of fan patterns mulling around in the old grey cells. And embarrassingly discovered that Callan Mai is actually a Welsh celebration, not just something from a book. So there will be a Callan Mai pattern, even though Callan Mai was weeks ago. There will be a Callan Mai pattern coming out, a little bit more traditional to the actual holiday than the book, although I might chuck a little something in there to link to the book. If you don't know what book I'm talking about, it's A Court of Thorns and Roses, this one here. I also have the special edition over there, but I'm not digging that out for you now. I have little cereal. He needs a little teacup though. What else? Shop update. I have an idea in my mind about maybe making up some little items for little boxes, like limited edition 5 boxes at a time thing. Haven't worked out the logistics, but I would possibly be working with a couple of UK people that I have in my mind. It's literally on paper now. I haven't literally told anyone other than you guys about it. If it's something you might be interested in, I mean, we're talking accoutrement boxes, maybe a special edition pattern, maybe some fabric, a hoop, a needle minder, you know, let's not go mad. It's an idea. If it, you know, I can always mull it over if I don't decide not to, but if anybody's interested in that, there'll probably be not much. I don't know. I haven't decided. Literally so limited. There's going to be like 5 boxes because I just don't have the spare income to create hundreds of thousands of them. Yeah, so that's basically what's going around in my brain at the moment to do with the shop. If you didn't know I had a shop, there'll be a link in the description below. I design patterns. That's one of them. When I was taking everything down, ready to like re-upload stuff when I get to it, I was amazed at how many patterns I've actually designed. So I'm going to try and maybe bundle some of them because I've done so many fan patterns for Akata and Fourth Wing that I thought, well, instead of having 4 individual patterns for this, I might just do a bundle of the 4 patterns. We'll see how it goes though. If when I relaunch the shop, things that you wanted and didn't get the opportunity to get aren't there, shoot me a message. I've kept everything. I'll look to maybe re-uploading it if it's a popular pattern. Probably not going to repost the ones that haven't been popular though, because if people don't like it, I'm not going to bother listing it. So anyway, cup of tea. Yes, I know I just said it was really, really warm, and it is, but my husband's logic is that a cup of tea will cool you off in my 50p Game of Thrones mug. I'm not usually one to drink on video, but quite thirsty. So anyway, 7 minutes in, blathering done. Let's get on with the finishes. So the first finish I want to talk about is a picture here. It's 2 Easter cards I made, one for my mother-in-law and one for my daughter's boyfriend's parents, because we weren't seeing them over Easter. Little bunny patterns I found on the internet. I used Jodery threads from Stash. I then sent Mel Girl of Pages and Threads on Instagram moved house, so I made a little card for her, and because I was sending it to Liz, because Mel doesn't currently have like a post address, or it didn't at the time, I sent the parcel to Liz, and I also included some stuff for Liz, so I made Liz a card as well. I sent them a little scissor fob thing, or zipper pull, because I bought the wrong size clasps, and a needle minder, and some sweets. So those are those. Again, I kind of designed the one for Mel, and then I pulled out, and the dragon, I think, is a pattern off Etsy. Top of my head, can't remember. So those are those that I obviously, hopefully, Editing Jen is going picture here instead of me just holding my hands out like an idiot. Because Editing Jen's got quite a bit to do for this video. The other finish is a physical finish, and it's this. The Emperyean SAL from Forbidden Fibre Co. is completely finished. There are no spoilers in this. Sorry, Brom. I should have said before, possible spoiler warning, but all these are quotes from book 1, apart from one which is in book 2, but I know you've started Onyx Storm, and I don't think anybody else is too far behind. None of these give anything away from the story, so you should be okay to view it. That I am the sky and the power of every storm. I am infinite, quote, was an idea I was going to quote, but I probably won't. If you want it, I will, but I personalised a little bit. I used mainly the called for DMCs, except for the middle quote, which is 310, the top quote, which is Felix from Cottage Garden Threads, and the bottom quote, which is Felix Cotton Garden Threads. I personalised Andana's wing because I can't count, but it's okay, because if you've read the books, you know it's okay. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to finish this. Maybe into a hanging, but it's on Crafty Cape fabric from Fabric of the Month Club, and it was, as you can see, the perfect size for this project, and I love it. Those dragons have some serious stitches in them. It doesn't look like it, but they do. Each dragon took me on average 3 days because I only get 3 or 4 hours in the evening after work and stuff and chores and things like that. Well, I say chores. I cook food. Husband does everything else. So it depends on if I've been sucked into TikTok or a book. So that is that finish, or those finishes. The next are W.I.Ps. Are you kidding me? The noisiest family in the street choose now to come out. Anyway, the next is Fine Frog Stitching Court of Crows SAL. Here's where I was last time. Here is where I am now. See, editing Jen's got a lot of work to do. Actually, that side might be better. No. The top 2 banners are out now, so I think I might spend some time working on this to try and catch up. Look at the little jester though. Isn't he absolutely adorable? I'm short one colour, even though I'm pretty sure I ordered them all. I'm short one colour for this. So I'm going to put an order in with threads for you. The needle minder is from the Grimm's box from Little Loop Stitching. Again, Crafty Cape fabric. Not overly true to colour though. Yeah, it's probably because I've got the big light on. Ah, there. It's a bit more rich than that. Go back to your page, Jen, with your notes. So yeah, really enjoying this. They're only little bit by bit. Like one release was the torch, another release was half of the flag. So I just need to knuckle down and get on with it. I think the vizier is out now, which is the dude that goes down here. Look at the colours. I love the jewel tones in this. He's so cute. So yeah, that's not much progress, but I think I spent a couple of evenings on him. I'm trying to keep my needle minders on all my projects now so I can talk about them, because I have a habit of, when I bring my stitching up for a video, taking everything off it, and then you never see all my accoutrements. Anyway, the next W.I.P was, I was sorting some stuff into folders and whatnot, and I realised I'd neglected The Creepy Christmas Village by Lola Crow. I decided just to pick it up. No particular reason. I just thought, oh, it's something small, I can stitch in hand. I have most of the colours now. I think I'm missing a green. So that's the progress on that one. This is from my 13 starts for Halloween from 2023. So yeah, I thought I was going to do May Madness or May Madness or 15 starts for May, like quite a few were doing, like Liz, Mel and a few others. And then I was like, I have so many projects, I can't really start anything. So then I've got 2 starts. So it's like, yeah, no, I think I'll maybe work through some of my pile first. It ain't going to be 15 finishes, no way. But as I said, this year I'm stitching on what I fancy, and I actually really fancied to stitch on this. So, and it's really cute. So that might actually be finished by next go if I order all the colours that I need. Haven't decided what type of hoops I'm going to finish them in, though. They might be the faux wooden ones. Or maybe the plastic black ones. I don't know. Haven't decided. No needle minder with that. So this is a new start, and there's a bit of a story with this start. As you can see, doesn't really tell you what it is, does it? Apart from maybe the needle minder, which I made myself from a pin badge. This is Velaris by Norupixels on Etsy. It's 100 by 100, so it fits in this hoop, so it's going to live in this hoop until it's finished. Even though that crease is driving me nuts. This hoop is really difficult to tighten as well. I'm doing 2 rows at a time, and then I'm taking a picture of it, and then I'm doing another 2 rows, I'm taking a picture of it, and doing another 2 rows, taking a picture. You get the point. I'm going to make a reel, and I'm going to put the Velaris audio clip over the top. So, you know, this is Velaris, City of Starlight. I can't remember the rest of it. And I'm going to play that while this builds up row by row, in theory. I'm doing about a row or 2 whenever I pick it up. I was going to do a row a night and have it done in 100 nights. But 100 stitches is actually quite a lot of stitching. And I was finding that I was getting distracted because of the stuff I was watching and counting. You know, there's a lot of stars in there. Because I'm doing 5 tent stitches, 1 full cross, 10 tent stitches, 1 full cross, 10 tent stitches, 1 full cross to count across as and when the stars pop up. I'm coming up to a colour change. So I think maybe this afternoon I might put another row in this. I'm also recording it in my Stitchy journal, which I keep meaning to bring up and show you, but I keep forgetting. I'm not very good at filling it in. I need to get more on the ball with that. But yeah, this is going to be Velaris. I will put what it should look like here. See, Editing Jen has a hell of a lot of work to do this afternoon. She has decided to try and up the video game, so to speak. Let's see how long it lasts. Because I've got to put the video on my tablet. Yeah, that takes a while. So, that's one new start. And then my second new start is on this absolutely mahoosive piece of fabric. It is the Historical Sampler Company's Secret Garden SAL. So, hang on, let me do this because I have not caught up on this at all. I did most of that in one night, in one sitting, and then put it down and got distracted with everything else. So yeah, I'm getting good at being distracted. This is on 14 count fabric, half of what I had in a giveaway from Be More Creative a couple of years ago for Flosstube friends, which I haven't even started yet, but I have everything. She sent the entire kit to me and it's just languishing, so I need to pick that up at some point. I haven't forgotten about it. But this is absolutely stunning. I love it. I'm really enjoying stitching on it. Again, don't quite have all the colours. I think every time I put an order in, one colour from my list is missing. That is a cotton and clay needle minder. I have a scissor fob to go with it that my lovely friend Shell sent me. That is a Project Stitchcraft needle minder. If anybody watched my advent, you would have seen this at Christmas, and it's a fox, because if anybody's seen this so far, they know there is a fox coming up. That is an awful lot of fabric. As you all know, I hate margins. That is a hell of a margin. I actually did the proper margins for this, and I'm regretting it because that's an awful lot of fabric that's going to go to waste. Or is it going to be an awful lot of fabric that I have smalls? Could be an awful lot of fabric for smalls. But yeah, excuse the really bad iron job. My iron is dying. My husband's on at me to get a new one. I begrudge spending money on something that I hate because I hate ironing. The only time I iron is when I make project bags, and I also have fabric to do project bags. But yeah, and he also wants a new ironing board. I don't know why he doesn't iron anything either. But, well, we do iron, obviously. When you know what I mean. We iron when we have to, but most of the time tumble dry, fold, put away. But yeah, I'm loving this. It's absolutely stunning. The colours are gorgeous. I'm not convinced that colour's right though. I'm sure I've misread that colour, because everybody else's are a lot darker than mine. But I'm not really mad about it because I quite like that colour for that hollyhock. So I don't know. If that colour looks wrong to anybody else, please let me know. So yeah, that's my 2 new starts. You've seen my WIPs, you've seen my finishes. So now we go on to, I'll show you my ATCs first. So I belong to the ATC group on Instagram. Well, you sign up whenever the new sign up opens. I did the Christmas one, which I showed you a few months ago, I think. I think it was a lovely little snowman with a massive cup of coffee. I think I've put it away in my Christmas decks. If I haven't, I'll dig it out for the next video. The next one was, I think it was Fairy Tales. I sent this, and I received this one in return. Not from the same person, obviously. But yeah, how ironic. I sent the rose from Beauty and the Beast, and I get Beauty and the Beast back. Heather was my exchange, the person who sent to me, and gives my homeboy sent me this. And he's so cute. It's so gorgeous. I love the fabric as well. It's like oatmeal glittery Ada. Yeah, so sweet. And then a couple of days ago, my video game ATC one. I'm not going to show you a picture of the video game one because I don't think it's been received by the recipient that I sent out yet. However, the one done for me by Floss and Dashhound came in, and it's a Pokemon. Now, you know me, I do Pokemon projects, but I'm not well versed on Pokemon. So this is Dash Bun from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, it counts as video game. I agree. And this has come all the way from South Carolina, and it came with a really cute card too. Really cute. And it's on the back of an old, it's a blister pack card, not an actual Pokemon card. Yeah, I don't think it's a Pokemon card anyway. But yeah, really cute. I'm really enjoying being in this ATC exchange. The next one at the moment that is live is Birds of a Feather, and I need to get started on that. I was thinking of doing a seagull, because I quite like seagulls, but then I'm from a coastal town, so I don't find them, well, apart from stealing your food, I don't find the noise they make irritating that often. I then had wonderful Stitchy kindness that came all the way from Australia via Cornwall. Morty won Liz's Whip Parade giveaway, and she won the blue colour palette. My necklace has just fallen off. Bear with, because I can't do the clip up properly. And she won the blue colourway palette, and Morty was like, Jen loves blue, so I won it for her. And I was like, oh, you really don't have to. And she's like, yeah, I do. You are like low-key obsessed with blue. I'm not even low-key obsessed with blue. Oh, let's be honest. And it was the blue scissors, the blue floss palette, and hang on, where is it? No, we're not going to. Oh, wait, no. Stop focusing on me. One more stitch at a time. No, one more stitch. Come on. It's from Ginger Stitch AU. And this is from Ginger Stitch AU, I believe so. But look at those scissors. Those are so sharp. Like, so sharp. They slid off where they were yesterday. Point end into my thigh. And didn't break the skin, but I felt it. So, yeah, they're my new latest obsession. I have so many scissors. I love scissors. I was like, I wasn't online looking at another pair of scissors earlier, I promise you. Honest. But thank you, Morty, and thank you, Liz. Or thank you, Liz, via Morty. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was thunder then, sorry. I used to hate Thunder and Lightning, and now, after my husband made me stand and watch it, I kind of actually enjoy watching Thunder and Lightning. Anyway. Random. yes, so thank you, Morty, for sending me those lovely, lovely little gift pack. And I don't blame you for keeping the chocolate, because the chocolate was lovely. Bought from the parcel I had from Liz myself. I then, going on to haul, bought myself 2 needle minders. I'm trying to think of the best way to show these. I wonder if I could do it that way. See, chaos. I try and be organised. I just can't do being organised. One day I will be organised, honestly, folks. I bought myself 2 of Cotton and Clay's Dragon needle minders. I did consider buying all 3, but then I was like, if I buy Turn with the gold charm, that technically is the set of dragons. Because you got Andana, Scale, their usual sassy self, Turn, and Andana. And they were both on my Emperyean SAL project for the most part. They're really shimmery and really lovely, and nothing seems to focus, and they're really cute. So yeah, that was my treat to myself on payday. Then Michelle Bendy had a dino box, and I was watching, and I got major FOMO for this guy. So I went on Etsy and I hunted down this guy, and I wouldn't let him travel alone, so I bought this guy. There's a Stego as well, but the Stego was sold out when I because I think they pre-make them and list them, but I couldn't get the Stego for some reason at the time. But I will be going back and getting the Stego. But yeah, I was like, I have to get them. So I tagged Michelle in my post, and she was like, "What? they There's others. There's also a baby T-Rex that's lying on the floor. I might just get the Stego. Isn't he so cute? They're supposed to be fidget toys, but I just think they're really cute. So they're just going to be cute little buddies that I have around the house. That was the other thing I had. I can't remember where I ordered this from, but that's my cereal. And he sits in front of my other books, but I put him up there. And that's it for haul, or stash accoutrement and Stitchy kindness. I'm now going to move on to shoutouts, then we'll do a life update at the end, and that will be it. And I think I will have eked this video out for long enough. So yeah, I found, Cotton and Clay are doing a Stitchy summer advent box. It'll be 6 boxes to open over the 6 weeks holiday. It's not just for parents, it's for anybody that finds the summer overwhelming. I have pre-ordered it because work's just really stressing me out, and I want to change jobs, and this box will hopefully be something nice for if I get this new job. So yeah, if you haven't heard of this, pop over to Cotton and Clay Butterfly Stitches 83's YouTube channel. I'll try and link it down below. When I tried to link it last time, it wouldn't let me link, so I'll have to try again. I might just copy and paste the link. She's done a full video explaining what you'll get. There'll be like a little mental health treat in there. There's going to be videos and stuff to go along with each box. I am going to do a weekly video for each unboxing, because I thought people would like that. So keep your eyes peeled. I will let you know when that's coming up, but I'm really, really excited, and I think it's going to be an absolutely lovely little summer advent, because everybody loves Christmas advent, but the summer, it's so long. So yeah, and usually in Wales by then it's raining, so I'm definitely going to need someone to cheer me up. So shout outs. These are fairly new flosstubers that I've come across in the last week or so. Stitching with Charlie. Lovely little channel. She makes cute little magnets. She's also just finished an amazing kingfisher. Massive project, fair play. absolutely lovely. And she did a little local area history in her last video, which was quite interesting. Part of me was like, oh my god, food waste, but also that is really interesting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, pop along to a video and watch. Then Champagne and Stitches is another new one to me. She's a Kate Blanford fan. I'm a Kate Blanford fan. I never show any of the stuff in my videos because, as I said, I take everything off my projects and bring them up. I'm going to try and incorporate more of my accoutrement to my videos. And her production quality of her videos is outstanding. Fair play. She's got some gorgeous projects on the go. I think she's starting Extraordinary Birds. I did sort of put notes, but they're not very clear. So yeah, pop along and give her a watch. There was Cakes and Stitches, some lovely, lovely projects. Fairly new Stitcher, I think. Possibly. Again, you're all knocking it out of the park with all these amazing stitches that you're starting and doing. It's great. Stitchy Magic 111. Come back to stitching lately after a big hiatus, which I think most of us end up coming back to stitching for. Doing lots of caterpillar projects at the moment. Rose Cottage Creates, very new stitcher, and I think it was the animal crackers that bit you, if I'm not wrong. Was it the bunny or was it the frog? See, I've made a list and I haven't added half the notes I should have. But yeah, lovely little projects coming out of there, and literally started stitching a couple of months ago. You're all amazing. Thistle and Threads. I think I mentioned her last time, but my shout outs last time was such fly by the seat of your pants. Oh, I think I've watched these people that I thought I'm going to add her to the list again because she's got about 5 or 6 videos out now. She's doing little weekend vlogs along with her Flosstubes. She's doing the Extraordinary Birds from Lola Crow 2, and they were doing Hugel Culture Gardening as part of her last little vlog, which I used to do over the allotment. So it's like building wood up, putting cardboard down, mulching, and then adding. So it was interesting to me. But she's got some lovely stitching and lovely projects, and Disney. Loves Disney. So we all love a bit of Disney. Then I've got my usual floss tubes. So Kim over at Stitchy Squirrels is back. She's done a lovely video showing all the projects since she last saw us. I'm envious of all her gorgeous stitching. Harpy Stitch. She started Evening in the Shire by Maria Brovko. I did pull it out. I added the approximation of about 5 stitches and then realised I needed to pull all the colours out because I stashed them away, and I just put it back in the bag. So that's why I haven't shown you it as a WIP, because it's not worth showing as a WIP from the last time that I worked on it. But yeah, Evening in the Shire, she's giving me kick up the ass to get that back out. Beth Chadwick, congratulations on 1,000 subscribers, hun. Well done. She's got some, again, amazing projects. Really chuffed that you hit 1,000 subscribers. Looking forward to seeing what you come up with next. Then this was previously Salty Stitcher. She's now changed her name to Stitchopotamus, and it's Shay. There isn't a SAL on this planet that Shay is either not doing or doesn't know about. So if you want to know about all of the SALs, nip over to Shay's channel. I've actually started downloading the Fox and Rabbit yearly stitch along because of Shay. Don't know when I'm going to get it started, but yeah, I liked it. So then we've got my lovely friend Shell, Cheesecake and Cross Stitch. She's just recently put up a video. She's doing the cotton and twine boxes. They're stunning. I think she's keeping the swan one for yourself. Charlie Feathers uploaded a video. I've already mentioned her once, but I'll mention her again because she's amazing. She's been bitten by the strawberry bug. A lot of people, I mean, strawberries. British strawberries are the best strawberries, and literally the only time I eat strawberries if they're British strawberries. I haven't done any strawberry stitching though. I'm wondering if I'm missing a trick there. Then I watched Helen, the Diddy Stitcher. She's just finished Tiny Modernist's Moon Phase Bell Pull, and oh my god, it looks amazing. Tiny Modernist do lovely charts. Moon Phase is in my stash. I dyed a piece of fabric perfect for it. I can't find where I put that piece of fabric because it was like grey, dark grey, charcoaly sort of fabric that I dyed. It was perfect. I put it somewhere and now I can't find it. So I'm going to end up stitching it on something else. But yeah, her finish looks amazing. I look forward to seeing how you FFO that one, Helen. And then Michelle Bendy did a fab update on her Stitch North visit. And then obviously because of the dinosaurs, I had to tell you all about the dino box. Well, I'm not telling you about the dino box. She tells you about the dino box. But yeah, she had a lovely trip to Stitch North. Saw in her pictures lots of other well-known faces. I think Julie, Kansas City Girl, and the Colorado World was there. Pretty sure Mrs. Lizzie Fisher's Stitches went as well. She's also a good channel to go and watch. Definitely give her a little look. And Woolly Woolly Sheep, I just finished, or I'm halfway through her video where I was waiting for my first attempt at bread proving this morning, and then it didn't work. So yeah. Anyway, that is all the cross stitch. I'm going to jump into life updates, which is going to be about 5 minutes, and then I will leave you all go and find somebody else to watch. Hopefully one of the guys in the description box down below. So if it's only the stitching you're here for, see you next video. If you want to hang around and hear about my insanely boring life, here we go. So I've applied for a new job. I've put the application in and everything. I'm immensely tired of my current role. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not making any progress. They keep giving me opportunities that aren't really opportunities. They're more, shut up, Jen, do this. It'll give you opportunities. They're not giving me opportunities. We're in a can't move out of the current area. We've been in a recruitment freeze now for however long I can remember, or if it is, it's within the same section and I don't want to stay in my section. I'd like a complete change of pace and job. So I'm done. I'm applying externally. So fingers crossed. I put an application in a week ago, yet to hear anything, but fingers crossed. My old boss who left before Christmas, he's been round to do my garden, meets rates. So he literally turned up and after 4 hours had cleared more than me and Lee could actually manage in a day. He wouldn't let me feed him. He did have a cup of tea, did even have a cup of tea. So we've got a lovely mound of stuff at the side of the house that we've got to sort through, 4 bags at a time, take to the tip. But yeah, that's cleared that, then he can start on the back. I spent 8 hours cleaning out my son's room. That was fun. Just sorting stuff out because like we'd put stuff in there. Like we had to get a new TV, so the old TV went in there because we had constant rain and Lee didn't want to put it out in the garden to take down the tip. And so done a couple of tip runs, sorted stuff out. I'm now looking at what's in there, what I need, what I don't need, what he needs, what he doesn't need. And I'm going to redecorate it as a craft office / guesty, his room sort of job. Can't see him coming home when he finishes uni. If he does, the room will be his anyway. You know, it's always going to be his space. I'm just trying to modernise it a little bit because it hasn't been painted in 30 years. And I don't think he's a pale purple kind of guy. So yeah, I want to get rid of the 2 single beds, get a small double, get rid of the wardrobe, get a decent sized chest of drawers, you know, do all the things, make the room more grown up than what it is, I suppose. And as I said, it's just become a dumping ground for stuff over the years. Most of the corners in my house have become a dumping ground for stuff over the years. I mean, that table you can see in the corner, but then he's got at the tip of his got broken leg. I might mention that to husbands later. So yeah, looking to sort and redecorate the house, sort the garden, new job. I think that's about it, if I'm honest. Can't think of anything else exciting. Oh, Carrie's coming to the UK for a year. DNA Geekcrafts is doing environmental management. I think it's environmental management. No, I'm not so sure. Carrie's coming to the UK to do a uni course. She'll be staying up in Cardiff. So I'm either going to go up there and film some floss tubes with her, or she'll come down here because my family like to feed people and, tell her to come up here with, she can have Sunday dinner with us. And yeah, so hopefully we're going to try and get a Bristol Stitchy day in as well, because I keep threatening to do that and I just haven't had time this year. So yeah, that'll be lovely for Carrie to come and spend some time over here. Hopefully meet up with Morty and Brom as well. Hopefully get to a Bristol Stitchy day and see Charlie and Shell and all the other wonderful, lovely people. Photography club is going well. Consistently scoring 17s in the club competitions. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I wouldn't mind getting like an 18. First world problems, right? But yeah, no, loving photography club. Getting a little bit involved in the committee. Just helping out here and there, doing the computer stuff, like sorting out Zoom and things like that. Books. Yeah, rereading Actor, because I don't have a TBR of books I haven't read right there. So I'm going back to rereading something I've already read. Or books there that I haven't read yet. I need to read The Powerless. Yeah, the Lauren Roberts Powerless stories, apparently. I'm hearing good and a little mixed about those. So if anybody's read them, let me know. And that's about it for me, I think. Do all the doies, like click all the buttons, chuck a comment down below, click the like button, click subscribe if you're new here and you like what you see. Yeah, I've been looking up at the YouTube algorithm stuff as well. That's been quite interesting, learning about that. Apparently, watching at normal speed and double speed do have differences, which I didn't know, which was quite interesting to learn. But yeah, hit the buttons, do the things, follow me on Instagram if you don't already, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, folks.